Hello everyone, my name is LaPrecious and welcome to my channel. Let's talk with LaPrecious. So today is going to be an In My Feelings video. I usually don't do In My Feelings videos because I never want to be one of those black YouTubers where all they upload is In My Feelings videos, TV reviews, this type of review and that whatnot. And I'm just going to be completely upfront with you, and this may offend a lot of y'all, but I just got to be honest. Even though I am black, I don't want to be like a lot of black YouTubers. Most of them, they do hair reviews, wig reviews, love and hip hop reviews, movie reviews, and stuff. And it's like we almost all do the same thing. And then when you look at the white YouTubers, the Asian YouTubers, and even the Hispanic YouTubers, they may touch on similar topics or similar themes or similar videos, but they still have their own uniqueness about it. And that's what I really want to have for my channel. But I just got to be upfront with y'all, got to be honest with y'all, because with this YouTube channel, we're going to be talking about everything. And when I say everything, it's going to be everything. And so since I broke it away from, that part about the videos and whatnot, the second thing I'm going to move to is my issue with dating. And I'm just going to be completely 100, completely upfront. And like I said, everybody doesn't like my honesty and everybody won't respect it. But hey, I'm me. I'm true to myself. I'm true to what I know. I'm true to who I am. And I understand that we live in a diverse world and diverse society. But just because you live a certain way or you live an alternative lifestyle or you're in an untraditional relationship or untraditional situation doesn't mean that everybody has to accept you and what you have to offer. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a racist, that I'm a bigot, that I'm sexist or anything like that, but there are some things about this diversity age that we live in that it doesn't irk my nerves and it doesn't make me mad, but it's more of a, okay, I see this going on, I see that going on, but why is it working for them and it's not working for me? And I'm going to go ahead and describe that. Okay, number one, I don't know if God done hit some type of switch or he done changed something in the rain or in the snow and the soil, but you have a lot of odd couples getting together nowadays, especially with men being in their 20s, dating women that's in their 40s and 50s and so on. And I'm 23 years old and I've been single only a few months. But if you know me and know my situations with men and my different experiences, I'm fed up with it. It doesn't make sense how women who are in their 20s have to struggle so much and deal with so much from men. And you got men that's our age. I remind you again, I'm 23 years old. You got men that are 23, 24, 25, 27, running after women that's the same age as their mamas and grandmas. And I'm just not understanding why they find them to be so attractive, why they find them to be so gravitating or what. But hey, I'm 23. I'm a good woman. I can cook, clean. I can design this, design that. I'm a good listener. I can be interested in what you're talking about. We can fly here. We can fly there. It don't take nothing for me to make a dollar. I can control my own finances, expand my finances or diminish my finances. Whatever you're looking for, whatever you want, I got it. And if I don't have it naturally, then I can add it on to myself. So I'm like, if I'm this type of woman, then why don't you want me? But you want somebody as old as my mom. And my mom, she's not that old, but she's twice my age, but still. And I'm gonna open this up for the men to comment on too, because I'm seeing this a whole lot now, and I'm just not understanding it. Like, are y'all experiencing so many women in your 20s, and that's why you done skipped over us, and you're going to women in their late 30s and 40s and 50s, or is it the maturity level of older women, or is it their look, their walk, or their money? Like, what is it? All 23-year-olds, we're not about drama, games, the mess or doing this little pity patter stuff, playing games all the time, because I feel like if you're over the age of 18, you need to be grown. I don't like that stuff where people say, well, if you're 25, 26, 27, and that's when you're grown and old enough to know this, that, and the third, I'm different. I believe that once you turn 18, You need to be grown already. You need to be growing up. You need to be living life, making good choices, being responsible, doing what you need to do, because 4 or 5 years down the road, when you start making bad decisions and wasting your life away, that's when you have that reflective part at the age of 24 and 25. And you're either going to be happy and glad that you made good decisions at 18 and that you acted like a productive adult and responsible adult. Or when you hit 25, 26, you're going to live with a bunch of regret, because people think that maturity comes at 25 and 26, but in all honesty, the self-realization really starts kicking in at 25, 26 of how your life really looks, or what your life really looks like at that age. So when it comes to all these theories and beliefs and thought processes about what's grown, what's not grown, when you supposed to be grown or whatever, to garbage with that mess. A la basura, because it's stupid to me. Like, when you turn 18, you're an adult. If you're an adult in the government, you're an adult in the system, or wherever you are. Because in the state of, not state of North Carolina, but in the United States, age 18, you're seen as an adult. You may not be able to drink till 21, but that's just alcohol. It's not like, getting your license at 18. Being able to get a car at 18, going to college, opening up your own business, being able to have more control over your finances and stuff, because most banks won't even let teenagers open up, their bank accounts or whatnot till they turn 18. So I'm like, instead of you trying to party and smoke and all this type of stuff, when you turn 18, realize the responsibility that you have, and realize the control, and realize the more doors you have open to you now since you are 18. So that's all I really got to say about that aspect. And the third thing that I want to touch on is, it's got to a point where I'm just really fed up with people that say they're grown and that say they're old enough to know, really not acting grown and really not acting like they know what they know. Because I feel like if you 30 something years old, should nobody have to tell you how to do this, do that, this, that, and the third. Like, you should already be doing it. Because in my medical interpreting class, because I'm in school to be a medical interpreter, and we have this competency model we have to go by, and this is what I learned in my national standards class, that when you're at the top of the level, where you're so good and so skilled, you're in the unconscious competence level, where you're doing everything so well you don't even know it. That's how grown people should be. It's like y'all been instilled, or you should have been instilled, with life lessons and skills and whatnot when you was a child coming up. And from repeating it and repeating it and repeating and doing this and that, and learning from observation and getting grilled on and getting your tail tore into, you're supposed to know this stuff already. But you got 30-something-year-olds pitter pattern, whining, complaining, not making good financial decisions, not making good social decisions, in and out of jail, getting into fights with people over petty stuff, can't keep a job, won't be responsible, won't come to work on time. And it's like, it's ridiculous. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I've seen it in the different stages of my life and different experiences in the places that I've lived in and been to, where you just get to a point where, you're just too old to be doing certain stuff. Like, you can understand if the person is like 15, 16, 17 years old, maybe 21, 22, but 35, 46, and you still doing this? Like, no, no, no. And so this, and I'm sure a lot of you all can relate to what I'm saying, and a lot of you all can really, understand where I'm coming from. And I may sound, sporadic in what I'm talking about, but I really don't like going into too much detail in my videos, especially when it gets in my feelings, because you never know who's watching you on the internet. People know how to put two and two together and figure out who you're talking about and what you're talking about. And I have jobs, and I don't plan on losing them over a YouTube video, because I'm not at that stage in my life where I'm so popular on YouTube and so famous on YouTube and outside of YouTube, where I could talk about anybody I want to and still make money from my own doing. So as long as I'm still dependent in a way on other people to make money, because I'm still working for somebody else, these in my feeling videos and certain type of videos, the background is going to be kept at a bare minimum up until I'm financially independent and really, really independent on my own, where I could talk about any and everything and not think about some type of backlash or consequence coming from it. And before I go, there was one thing that I did want to talk to you about. Have you all ever noticed that when you are yourself, people don't seem to be that interested in you, but when you aren't yourself, that's when everybody loves you? That's something I really noticed about myself. For example, like I can be as plain as Jane as I'm looking in this video. I do put makeup on, wear different color hair, wigs, nails, all of that. But some days I just don't feel like it. Some days I don't have time. Some days I'm just tired. And for the past couple of years, I've been dealing with depression and anxiety. And you all know that when you're depressed and anxious, you don't feel like doing nothing. Like you don't want to fix your hair. You don't want to put makeup on, good clothes on, fix yourself up. You just want to get through the day so you can get past those feelings. And those have been the things that I've experienced, in the past. But now, since I know better, since I've gone through what I've gone through and got a lot of help, I'm seeing things different now. But one thing I noticed in the past is that you all may not, well, do I have any videos on YouTube? I do have videos on my other channel I think it's called La Reina Preciosa or something. I have to go back and look at my channel. But if you ever find my other channel, there are videos of me where I was very skinny. And I was skinny because I had intestinal problems going on at the time, and it was hard for me to gain weight, and I was losing a lot of weight because in 1 year I ended up losing like maybe 40, 50 pounds. And so, yeah, but I noticed that when I was slimmer and smaller, people gave me compliments. They're like, oh, you look pretty, you look good, your clothes look good on you, look good, you lost some weight. And I could tell you getting real small and whatnot and whatnot. And the thing is that I was happy about the compliments, but I did not like being so skinny because when I was bigger as a teenager, I had boobs, I had a butt, and I had a stomach. But, if I would have exercised a little bit more and watched what I ate, I could have had, an hourglass figure. But anyways, when I was small, I was in shape and I looked pretty and whatever to some people, but I just didn't feel attractive because people can say all they want to about being attractive, being sexy. It's all about being you, who you are. It's not always easy thinking that way because when you see other women that don't look like you and they have that Build-A-Bear body or the curvaceous body or they have some type of frame or shape that makes them attractive to people, especially men, you feel inadequate about yourself because when I didn't hardly had any breasts, any butt, I didn't feel attractive at all. It was like I just had on a shirt, pants, or whatever, and I just went on because I knew nobody was looking at me, nobody was interested in me, nobody really saw anything in me, so I was just, strolling through. But as I started gaining weight, the compliments became less and less and less. And now the only time I can get a compliment is when I have makeup on, I have hair in or hair on, nails done, or some type of outfit on that just screams, hey, I'm here, and it's just real. It's not even messed up, but I think that this whole thing about being natural and whatever, I just really don't see the point of it, because naturalistas and whomever other people are in that natural BU movement, y'all might get mad at me, but oh well. The whole natural thing, no makeup, no weaves, no relaxers, and this, that, and the third. I don't see the point of doing it when you say like, oh, you're being real or you're being honest and whatnot, and that's the real you and the natural you. I don't see the point of it. And I guess I'm saying that because it's not working for me because I'm not getting compliments or whatever when I'm myself. But that's just something that I've noticed. I don't really see the point of being bare and hardly having anything in your hair, having anything on your face when you're not accentuating, your natural look. And this has always been a debatable topic, especially within church and within the Black community. When it comes to relaxers, weaves, you're being Eurocentric, you're being white, you're being Hispanic or Asian and whatever. You're not being yourself, be you, look Black. look natural, black girl magic and all of that. There's just so much pressure on us to be a certain way. And even though I've noticed the difference of how I've been treated versus when I'm skinny and I got hair, nails, and makeup and all that on versus when I'm out of shape and, I'm bare like this and I not get compliments on, I'm just going to be honest with you and say that I prefer myself being slimmer and I prefer myself having the hair, nails, and the makeup on because I look interesting to people. I mean, people can say that they don't care about people not complimenting them, not showing them love or whatnot. We're human beings. We weren't put here just for ourselves. We were put here to connect with people, to share things with people, to be interested in people. But people scream all the time, I'm tired of people taking advantage of me. Since people don't care, I don't care. Since people don't like me, I don't like them. We live these I don't care lives. I don't got to do this type of attitude because of how other people have treated us. So it's like, how can you say that being bare, being natural, being you, and not caring about other people's compliments or non-compliments or whatever doesn't hurt you when you choose to form your personality about around how other people see you and treat you? So when it comes to that whole, oh, be natural, be yourself, or whatever, whatever, I don't believe in it. It's a load of crap to me because I'm like, y'all be the same ones complaining about not getting recognized, not getting put on top, not getting put on the spot, not getting this and not getting that. And I just don't want to hear it. And so when it comes to me, being myself and being who I am and whatnot, I personally like the wigs and the nails and the makeup and stuff like that because it does cause people to be interested in me. I mean, who doesn't want to have anybody interested in them? Because if you call yourself an entrepreneur or an influential person, how can you get people to buy your products that you're selling or to be interested in you when you're not making yourself interested enough to other people, for them to be into you and to like you and to buy into what you're selling or buy into what you're giving. I've even noticed this with men. When I have my nails done and makeup done and my hair done in certain styles, I get compliments and I get looks and stuff from them. And I'm like, what woman doesn't want that? Because there's so many of us, that complain about being single and whatnot. And a lot of us, I mean, I just hate to say it, but I got to be honest, the reason why a lot of us are single is because we don't take care of ourselves. We don't fix ourselves up. We don't put any type of effort into our appearance, or we don't put any type of effort into our lives. We don't try to have goals, purposes, accomplishments, and whatnot. And that's why men won't even sneeze at us. Because if you want people to be interested in you, you have to do things that are interesting. Because I've noticed that people will only be interested in you if you're doing something with your life. Being pretty and whatnot, it can last for a little while, but after a while, people gonna say, what more do you have? What more can I get from you? Because looks, they'll carry you for a minute, but you got to have more to bring to the table than just that. And I know I said I like the hair and nails and the makeup and stuff like that, but other than that, I'm doing something with my life. I'm going to school to be a medical interpreter, which is one of my passions. I'm working on my catering business, which I'm about to launch hopefully in the next 3 months. And I'm working on my rap career because I want to be a rapper. I got one song out, but I need to keep writing music and putting that out there. So I pretty much got the whole thing down packed, but this is just a video that I just wanted you all to listen to and learn things about me and to see how I feel and to, just really get an insight of me because even though I'm a YouTuber, I'm a real person that deals with real issues and I think like a real person. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like or dislike and leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think.